Hi guys, welcome to Learning Crypto and welcome to this project overview on reserve rights. This is the reserve project. We'll take a look through the website and just give a brief explanation to what it is trying to achieve. Then we'll take a look at CoinGecko, have a look at some of the tokenomic details, and then we'll have a look at where you can safely hold the asset. So it's going to be a short video, but I will just give you all the basics that you require. So reserve, two main things they're aiming for, and it is a stable currency and they're trying to tackle hyperinflation. So they believe that access to a stable currency should be a human right. And I mean, you can't ask for any more than that, can you? Spending your hard-earned money on a daily basis should be the same in every country. $1 should always be $1. £1 should be always £1. 1 sat should always be 1 sat. You don't want to be spending your money knowing the fact that it's not backed by anything of value. These currencies across the world, especially in South America, the currencies have been pretty much eradicated in terms of their valuation. The currency is worthless, so that means they're not getting anything for their money, and that's bad, isn't it? I mean, we need to have a physical currency that is backed and that is stable and that we can use as a normal day-to-day basis. So they do say that stable currency should be a human right, and I totally agree. Secondly, they believe that hyperinflation can, with time and persistence, be eradicated, and that's what we want. And this is what our project is trying to achieve. So let's go into their mission, which is to provide every person in the world access to stable currency in order to avert the intense humanitarian hardship that comes from hyperinflation. We're working to rebuild financial services in societies that are traumatized and stressed by decades of wealth destruction from high inflation and ongoing currency devaluation. The business they generate today by charging a spread, which is a type of fee when users move money in or out of the app, is a long-term business model that is based on the currency they are working on. They intend to participate, along with thousands of others, in decentralized organization that operates that currency. Today, Reserve offers the opportunity to save, spend, and receive money through the Reserve app and a stable currency, which is the RSV. So it is worth noting we have RSV, which is the stable currency, and then also we have the RSR token, which is you will know and see today, which is a cryptocurrency that maintains a 1-to-1 parity with the US dollar. So the RSV is paired to the dollar. The RSR token is the asset that fluctuates, which you can trade on a day-to-day basis. The project is still in the startup phase, is not out yet, but it is well beyond just an idea. They process around 15,000 transactions per day, which amount to around 1.5 million in value moved per day for users in Argentina, Venezuela, Colombia, and the US. 5-minute video here, which I'm not going to show you, but if you want to find out more about RSR, a more in-depth look, I do suggest you go and check that video out. If you go to this website here at reserve.org and then go to a project, you'll be able to find out lots of information about our projects and find out who's investing and all things like that. But we're not going to go in that today. This is just a basic outline of a project. Take a look at the tokenomics then. So, like I said, this is the reserve rights token. This is the one that you can physically trade, ticker RSR. Currently has a maximum supply of 100 million tokens, and in circulation currently we have 13 billion. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, 13 billion. So that supply there, 100 billion, will be dissolved at some stage to a certain specific amount once a mainnet does happen. That's within the next 3 months, I believe. So hopefully towards the end of this year, 2021, or maybe the beginning of 2022. Looking to the right hand side here, so a couple of things we need to identify. The contract details. It is currently a ERC20 token, which is built on the Ethereum blockchain. That was pretty much their launch pad to get this token in circulation and getting the word out about reserve rights. We'll take a look in a second on the Etherscan, which is the Ethereum blockchain explorer community, Twitter and Telegram links here, and also the source code to their GitHub. If you're technically minded, you want to find out more about the technology behind it, and go to GitHub there, and you can see an overview of things. Telegram link, I just do suggest if you're quite new to Telegram and you go into their Telegram and ask a question, just be wary about getting direct DMs from fake admins. It happens all the time, and that's not just on RSR, that's on many other different currencies too. So that's the social side of it. Looking at the markets where you can currently buy the asset, it is on quite a lot of exchanges here. We've got at least 83 pairs, and that is against several currencies. You can buy it in Tether, you can buy it against BTC, USD Direct. I think there's a couple of different pairs. We've got HT, whatever that is. But looking at the exchanges in general, Binance is getting predominantly most of that volume. It's getting 25% of the entire market volume there, and against Tether, probably the best and safest place to get it, really. But once you do buy it, make sure you take it offline and take it into your private wallet, which I'll show you in a second. But lots of exchanges which are quite credible. You got Crypto.com, Bittrex, Huobi, Hotbit, don't buy it on there. Bitfum's a Korean exchange, FTX, OKX, some big exchanges out there and some decent places to get hold of it. So that's the way you can buy it. We'll just go to Etherscan. This is a place where you can find out exactly what's going on the contract details and the token omics of the project. So to right hand side here, this is the contract details. If you ever want to store it in a private wallet, which I do suggest you do, and you cannot find the asset itself, you need to manually add the asset. The contract details are here. That is the Ethereum contract details. You'll then put the ticker, which is RSR, decimals 18, and then you can add that to your wallet. It is quite a simple task to do. Make sure you always go to the Etherscan link and get the correct contract details. Currently we've had 615,000 transactions, and we now have over 50,000 holders of reserve rights, which is quite a substantial amount. If you've not used this platform before, if you click onto holders here, you can see who's holding exactly what. You can see that is the main contract of RSR, and that's holding just under 50% of that entire supply, which I presume will be that amount that does get burnt off at some stage in the future. But as you can see, you can get a good breakdown to who's holding what. Some massive holders there. Look at this, 33, 21 all $1 million holding. So you'd have been lucky if you managed to get in that early. So that's that. The tokenomics are pretty much covered. I want to finish off with talking about which wallets you can hold the asset in. MetaMask, as you can see, that is the link direct to there, but MetaMask is probably one of the most predominant Ethereum wallets out there. Again, just be wary if you get any scammers pretending to be MetaMask. You never ever get anybody contacting you from MetaMask. But MetaMask is a decent wallet to hold it. And again, if the contract details are not already in the wallet, manual add them is quite easy. Trust Wallet is another good Ethereum backed wallet, and Trust is a great overall wallet. You can hold plenty of different assets in there. Exodus is another cool wallet. All make sure they have Ethereum mainnet on their wallet. So that's the three main ones I would suggest you hold them in. Or even the Ledger. Get the Nano Ledger X, link that to MetaMask, and gives you that extra layer of security. So that's going to do it for today. That is just a basic run through of reserve rights. For me, this is a game changer, and I think it's a solid asset that you should at least take a good look into. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time.